Hey, what's up guys? Look another video, and it's really late at night, or I guess early in the morning if you want to call it that. So excuse any errors that I may make in this video. This news has just dropped not that long ago, and here's the maintenance times. We kind of knew this one already, but they were kind of being a little sneaky on us. They were being really sneaky, and I'm not liking this. I'm gonna tell you guys why. So I guess this is a little shoehorn ahead of time, but this letter basically says there'll be some delays in CGs, and there'll be a delay in one of the CGs that we'll be talking about in this video. So there'll be some delays and some stuff like that, not so much about events, but more about CGs, and you know, some things like that may occur because of the thing going on. You guys know by now. So this is a story event for Renora and also Bruce. There are some people in my Discord that are insanely liking Bruce for whatever reason. And here we go with all this good stuff as usual. Craftables and stuff like that. It's decent, but nothing you're probably going to use after a month, because it's just like whatever. And I guess we spoiled that because they're obviously doing a new banner, and you can get Dark Vision stuff to boost up him, or not Dark Vertas. See, I made an error. So there's some stuff for that. And this isn't completely out of order, but yeah. Rain in his new design, I guess, for season 3 maybe. And okay, finally here is the banner. So Rain is actually supposed to be CG, but right now he's not able to. So he's also sharing the banner with 3 other 5-star bases, and then himself as a Neovision unit. Remember when they said they were not going to have this many Neovision banners, and then they decided to have banners. So there's that situation. There's some free stuff in there you can pull from like a ticket system, I believe, or something like that. And there is Rain, and when he brave shifts to Hayu. Basically, sorry for the sniffling, jeez. And basically he becomes the Limit Burst abuser, just like all the other Neovision units so far that abuses the Limit Burst and things like that. And his TMR is basically very similar to CG Squall's, and his STMR just his Limit Burst damage, 2-handed, and it gives some fire damage boost to 10%. It looks like it's 10% there, and there's a card for that. And all these are Soundfest, by the way, so isn't that great? So don't get too excited with your USCs, because you won't be able to get any of these. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. Bruce, everybody's been waiting for Bruce, but like he's not CG, so kind of a wasted opportunity with that. But Renora's STMR is actually pretty insane, because it gives mitigation for machine type by 10%, and also does a bunch of other things. I'll be going into this, of course, into my review later on, so subscribe for reviews of JP units, because that's what we do here. And this is actually what made me mad in my Discord. I was already getting like, I was like this. This is Dark Vertas's Brave Shift. So another unit that becomes an LB abuser, I'm assuming, because that's what they talked about, like LB abusing and getting things like that. So you guys remember from season 1, near the end of season 1, where they have like their powered up, their armor is glowing and stuff, and they get all powered up and they're ready to fight the main protagonist. Why couldn't it have just been like that? They literally had the material. It's literally made already. Years ago at this point on the JP side. Season 1. Did they forget about their own season of their story? Why couldn't, like, honestly, like, if this is what they're producing, and they're saying that they can only make a certain number of old Neovision units because it takes a while to make her, and then they make this, I'm starting to not believe it. I'm gonna start pressing X to doubt, because that is some laziness. That is literally just making a sword being flipped around and being held elsewhere. Like, that actually makes me really mad, because I was actually looking forward to his Neovision version, and this is what we get. So that's extremely lazy. I'm not too happy about that. Oh, I guess I don't know if they were showing it or not, so there's that. there is a gacha system, I guess, for some free stuff in there. Not sure much about this yet, but we'll get to it later. And just like before, there's a login system, and we'll be able to get some Dark Veritas shards and also the rain shards. So maybe you can keep the rain shards for another day, and those blue tickets are also useful for not this, but you can get some more 4.5 anniversary coins from doing this stage. So go ahead and do that when you can. And I believe this is where you can use those. No, this is the coin shop. So I guess they're redoing, like this is going away soon, and they're going to do another one, or they're just adding more stuff. I'm not sure. I think they're doing away with the old one and they're putting this new one in. So that's interesting, I guess. And more coins that you can get for beating. Oh, whoa! Hold up the phone, really? They want you to fight Bahamut or Behemoth for 400 coins, like everything else. Are you kidding me with that? It's a joke. One of the hardest trials in the game, and they only give you 400 of these. That's like a slap in the face, dude. Really? That's insulting. Boss rush. Get a boss rush, and also you can get some. I guess that's what that was from before. You can get some of those Neo Vision stuff from that box now, that you can see here, and potentially Zanadia, but I don't know if she'll ever come to me at this point. I don't know at all. Maybe someday she will. Maybe someday. So there's that. And your eyes are not deceiving you. This is in fact the same boss we've already had twice, and now apparently it's called the extreme version. So it's basically just the same boss again with the break gauge. It has a break gauge now. So yippee, break gauge. Fun. Now the boss will last twice as long. Where he's probably gonna be doing meteors and, you know, sepping some people upside the head and all that kind of good stuff. So, and the rewards are still not that good for an extreme trial. It is what it is. I mean, the sword is decent, but it doesn't have any killers on it. So who's gonna use it? It has no killers on it, so it is what it is on that situation. And finally, CG Lightning and Hope get enhancements. We don't know anything about them yet, but maybe I'll talk about them later if you guys actually care enough. Well, all in all, where's the banner? That's where I usually like to leave it off as. So let me know what you guys think about all this. So many 5 stars on this banner. Technically 3, because Neo Vision is not a 5-star banner or 5-star unit anymore. So technically a Neo Vision unit and 3 5 stars, which is, most people dread this kind of a situation already with 3 5 stars, and now there's a new rarity and 3 5 stars. This seems like a huge headache. This seems like a big headache. I mean, it's very similar to I guess it's really similar to the Clouds banner, where it was the same situation, but like, I don't know. In my opinion, guys, I think it's just not worth it to pull on banners unless it's King Log at this point, because just look at all the people that, including me, that pulled for Cloud, and we barely got any, and going through that hell every single banner through the month is just, it's just not enough. It's just not going to be good enough. So in my opinion, I just feel like pulling on anything that's not King Mug is just not worth it anymore, and they've dug themselves their own hole by making it in this situation. Okay, let's put it this way. If I have to pull every single time, like I had to do for Cloud, every single banner, I just don't know if I want to play anymore. And I'm never like that. I'm never in that kind of, and I'm always optimistic about this game in some fashion. You know, I'm very negative a lot of the time, but I'm also like, I'm never going to quit. I'm always going to be here. But if I have to pull that every single time, where I barely get anything, I have to spend a whole bunch of Lapis, I just don't know if I want to pull anymore. I'll probably still play the game, but I just don't know if I want to pull anymore if it's going to be like that. So the rarities, the Neo Vision rarity percentage needs to be raised to 3%. I just feel like I just don't know anymore, guys. I just don't know. I just don't like it's really hard to get even one, and you need so many to even get him to like EX1 and EX2 and EX3. EX3, I think at this point is at least a luxury. I've come to the understanding at this point after playing for about a week and a half with the Neovision era. I think EX plus 3 is basically a luxury. Like, you should never even worry about EX plus 3. EX plus 2 is kind of also a luxury. EX plus 1 is basically where you kind of want to be. At least you can brave shift. I think EX plus 1 is like, I wouldn't say it's mandatory, because you can still probably use the unit just fine, but like, I kind of say it's mandatory. So you can use the brave shift function. I think at least EX plus 1 is where you wouldn't want to be. EX plus 2 for the STMR Moogle. EX plus 3 is where, Lunar Rails will be at. Even I can't go there. My cloud is still EX2. So, yeah. Alright guys, I think we're about done. I'm sorry for the morning rant or whatever you want. Midnight? No, it's not midnight. Nightly rant or morning rant, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you watch all the way through, type in #rain. #rain will be the keyword for the ending of this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one, and maybe even in the unit review. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember. Oh, by the way, remember to vote in the poll in my community tab for the 1.5K subscriber special. Thanks for watching. Peace.